Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And, of course, this week's geeky thing, once again, is Smallville. Smallville. Melville. Wasn't that a person? Melville?
Yeah. Melville. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Dexter's Lab.
Yeah. No, wait, that's Mandark.
Oh, it's Mandark.
Yeah. I am Mandark. We're in a good zone tonight, folks. Let me just tell you right now.
We're already telling you right now. Warning.
Just gonna
warning.
Say, pre-show on patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. Maybe sing a few bars of Bright Lights by Matchbox 20. You know, maybe we discussed our season finale plans for season 1. You'll have to go check it out. But yeah, this is episode 18 of Going Back to Smallville. Of course, this is our weekly Smallville Rewatch podcast where we break down every episode of Smallville. We do a recap of the plot. We talk about DC foreshadowing. We rank the freaks of the weeks and do all those kinds of things. So if this is your first time checking us out, be sure and smash that subscribe and like button. And then leave us a comment and you can retweet and no, please just do anything that helps the holy algorithm push us to other people. We'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, Maggie, episode 18. Mm-hmm. Episode 18. Can you believe we are mere 3 weeks away from the season finale?
Can't believe we're still trucking along.
I know, right? When did we start doing this? March?
Yeah.
Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Yep.
Time flies when you're going back to Smallville. That was smooth. Was that smooth?
That was smooth.
Is that the smoothest one I've done so far?
Smooth like a baby's bottom.
Well, speaking of smooth. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
We just got back from vacation, folks. Let me tell you. Wish I was still there. Just on the beach, you know.
Yeah.
Feeling the waves.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning flash and the waves breaking. I don't think that's it. All right, so was that the Wolf of Wall Street? Is that what she's doing?
Oh, me.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to burp.
Actually. Oh wow. Episode 18 of season 1 of Smallville. Episode 18 overall.
Wow.
It makes me laugh every time.
Hey, it's legal.
What do you mean it's legal?
It's 18.
Oh my God. This episode is entitled Drone. Original air date was April 30th, 2002. Getting ready to get into the May sweeps. So you better believe the next 3 episodes have to be top notch, Maggie. Do you know what the May sweeps are? Do you know what that is? So there's like a few times this not so much anymore, but back in the day, advertisers would base their let me rephrase this. Channels, right, the networks would give advertisers their rates based on the viewership of the month of May and the month of November. Okay. So typically you would see big events during those 2 months because more people are watching. So that's why you might see stuff trail off in January. But then by the time May comes back around, you know, season finales. Woo, bless you.
Sorry.
You're fine. Season finales, series finales, you know, typically pop up in May. November, that's like the mid-season finale.
Yeah.
You know, people die, things happen, right? And so once you start getting into that May season, and this is all shows, if you just look at the original air date, if it's in May, typically they're going to be bigger episodes.
Okay.
So in Smallville, 100% did this. Like 100% did it that way. But yeah, so we are April 30th. So hopefully this is the one right before the 3 bangers. Bangerang. Actually, I know something about the next episode. I think you're really going to like it. The writers, of course, were Philip Levins and Michael Green. I feel like we've had these writers. That might be something we do in the series or season finale. Talk about all the writers. Director is Michael Cattleman. I feel like we've had him before. All right, Maggie. How'd you feel about Drone before we dive in?
It was a good story, I thought. Like
Really?
Well, I mean, like outside of the freak of the week. Like I liked the Clark aspect of it and stuff.
Well, I mean, that's
what I meant.
Okay. So you liked, not the major plot of the story. So there was a solid 15 minutes of this episode you really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, of course, our plot synopsis here. Maggie, we open up. All right, open up in the old Smallville High, home of the Crows. That's right. We got Chloe and Pee-Pee talking about the candidates running for class president over Smallville High.
Oh, God, Pee-Pee.
You got Sasha Woodman. You got Sasha is the main one. Paul Chan, of course, Polly Boy. Polly the bird movie. Remember that one? Taco. And last but certainly not least, Felice Chandler. She's popular for some reason. But yeah.
I've heard that name Felice in like forever.
Is that a real name?
Yes, it's a French name.
I'll be 100% honest.
I'm pretty certain.
Did not know her name. Looked it up for this synopsis.
Well,
and was like, surely it's supposed to be Felicia.
I remember, people's like, oh, she's hot. Everybody go vote for her.
PP.
And Chloe's like, yeah, I would love to vote for a candidate whose name in French means baggage.
Or it rhymes with the French word for luggage.
I guess.
That's what Chloe
she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Boink.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, PP's like, yeah, man, you gotta vote for whoever's gonna be hot. It's gonna
Felice.
give you like you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what that is. I want to know what
Clark's
that is.
walking around. He's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. And then Sasha's like, and Paul's like, oh boy. so then we skip ahead to that night we're at Paul's house, right?
Yeah.
Good old Paul. Let me tell you about Paul.
Sweet Paul.
Taking a shower. Love his heart. He's just
taking off his glasses.
This is a man, all of 14 years old, just trying to get by, trying to make it through life, trying to stay under the radar. He's not built enough to be a part of the varsity football team. He can't be on the swim team. And so he's like, you know what? All I want in this life is to prove myself. And I think I can make a difference in the lives of my fellow students.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run for president.
Yeah.
I'm going to clean up this old town.
Yeah.
And the Principal Quan is like, yeah, good. You can start by sweeping the floor. And
good. You could start by taking out that burn up TV that Coach burned a few months back.
So Paul, he's all of I don't know, 5'2".
Yeah.
Hairless. And he's just, he's trying to do what he can. He's got Zach's body spray.
Yeah.
And then he's
taking care of personal hygiene.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Doing the best
what
you
can do.
Yeah. Right?
And then, of course, he's sitting there and all of a sudden, just quietly. Berserk. He's like, what?
Berserk.
What is that? What is that? Oh. Berserk. Is it behind the curtain? No, it's not. It wasn't behind the curtain. Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't anything. Oh, what's that? The faucet?
But Paul. Sting.
Beans! Oh, God, beans! Beans!
Don't scare her totally. So The beads are all over.
Listen,
They're all over him.
Paul is like, I can't believe all these beads are just all over me. They're just all over me.
Beads are everywhere, man.
It's like a Wicker Man all over again. Okay.
Oh, no.
And then, of course, you know, while he's trying to swat him away, screaming for bloody murder, somebody save me. So we joined back. We joined back with Chloe the next day at school. We're back at school. I'm going to tell you right now, S is for school. And you better just sit your ass down because we're going to be in the school all this episode, all right?
S is for school, and
That's
it's
right.
so cool.
Paul, I forgot Paul's flyers.
Oh, yeah.
He had flyers.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
wearing a Superman suit.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, you know, so did Clark just put that away somewhere? Like, you know, and was like, oh, I'll wear it. That's what I should do one day. I really like
Paul's
that flyer
gonna sue
from
him?
Paul. Maybe he will, you know. Paul will be like, what the hell, man? I'm in a coma because I got stung by a bunch of friggin' bees.
He didn't go into a coma.
I know, but still, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And so Chloe and Clark are talking about Paul and how his election chances are slim now.
Yeah.
And Chloe's like, nah, Clark, listen.
He
could
could come
still-
back in the fall.
Could still win. And Clark's like, no, out of sight, out of mind. Listen,
Felice is in it to win it
Listen,
because
Chloe.
Sasha is not hot.
That's right. And you listen here, Chloe. If there's anything I know, it's about not being thought of. Okay? One Christmas, my parents forgot about me. They left me at the barn. We were supposed to go to Metropolis.
Oh, God.
And they left me there.
Poor
and
Clark.
so what can I do? Made some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Went to the grocery store. And then, oh no, what's that? The wet bandits are here. They're trying to break in. And Clark's got to keep them away. So he goes out and he gets all these jugs of milk, right? Ties them up to a string. And then he keeps breaking the string.
Sasha, not a good leader.
And he's like, oh no, I need help. Earl! Help me, Earl! I love Earl. Earl's my friend. And then he taught me how to play the guitar that night, Chloe. And Chloe's like, I'm lost. Clark,
I'm right there with Chloe. I'm lost.
No idea. And I was watching it beside you. I was like, I don't know where Clark's going with
I'm
all
on
this.
the island of Lost.
And so Pee-Pee shows up. And he's like, hey,
brother.
it's a cheesy blasters. And so he's like, Clark, guess what? You're running for president. I almost said prom king.
Surprise.
And Clark's like, what? Why? Pee-Pee, Pee-Pee, Pee-Pee.
Pee-Pee.
What are you doing, Pee-Pee?
Pee-Pee.
What are you doing? And Pee-Pee's like, and he just leaves.
I don't want this. I don't want it.
Clark's like, Pee-Pee, I don't want your life. All right? I don't want it. And then Clark he is not happy. And then Sasha comes over. She's like, Clarkery Kent, you had better not run for this. This is not a goddamn joke, Clark. All right? Unlike your face, Clark, your face is a joke.
Damn, Sasha.
Hey, don't mess with me, Clark. All right? I'm Sasha. And I get what I want. All right? And I want to be president.
Is that a threat?
Why don't you buzz off, Clark? And then she flies away. So now we're on the road, right? Lex listening to God knows what with God knows who in this car, right? Probably lit
Lexi
or
Poo
something.
driving up.
And then what? Oh, there's a lady stranded on the side of the road. Lex is like, here's a perfect opportunity for me to be misogynistic. So he gets out and he's like, man, get yourselves a bloodbath here. What's going on?
What's up with you? Everything being a bloodbath.
You know what? Hard pause. Do you have any idea what that's from? There's a sketch on Saturday Night Live, the Dear Sister, where they write the letters to each other and then they shoot each other.
Oh.
And it plays, ooh, what you say?
Yeah.
And so at the end of it, Jason Sudeikis and the guy from Portlandia,
Fran Arson.
yes, they come walking in as cops. And just the first line that Sudeikis has, he just walks in. He goes, man, got ourselves a bloodbath here. And it's not funny, but it makes me laugh every time because it's not funny. It's not supposed to be funny, but his delivery is just so, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody go, stop watching. You don't need to watch this. Go watch Dear Sister on Saturday Night Live. All right. Shia LaBeouf is in it. It's an SNL digital short. Totally worth it. All right. Ready?
All right.
Unpause.
Welcome back.
Unpause. Unshun. Reshun. So we're on the road and, Lex like, man, got ourselves a bloodbath. And Carrie Castle is there and she's like, oh, baby, I love your ways. I'm a reporter for the Metropolis Journal, and I think me and you could do a little
magic.
If you know what I'm saying. And Lex is like, how effing dare you?
Yeah.
Carrie, how dare you?
You just said her name like 30 seconds
ago.
ago.
I had literally left my brain. And he's like, listen, you might think that you're wet and hot, but this is not an American summer, so you get the hell out of here.
Oh, better yet, I'll fix it for you. I'm going to go start up your car because it's not really broke.
Boom. And then, starts the car, takes a big puff off his cigar, throws it at her, flicks it at her, right in the face. Ashes hit her face, falls down, blows up the car. Lex walks away in slow motion. And he's just like, give me a hell yeah. And he peels off. 360 spins, peels off.
Before he peels off, he cracks open a can of beer and
Maggie,
drinks it all down.
Maggie, this is serious. So we're at the Kent farm, at the Kent's house. Right? Clark comes waltzing in. He's like, howdy, partners. How's it going? How you doing, little doggies? And Clark's like, hey, Ma, hey, Pa, guess you ain't never gonna guess what happened to me in school today. And John is like, what? What happened, Clark? And Clark's like,
and he actually drinks out of a jug in this episode, y'all.
He drinks a jug of milk. And he's like, PP for president.
For class president.
It's the PPP.
And man, does freaking Jonathan's eyes pop out of his head.
Thought that Jonathan Kent had a light bulb shoved up his ass with as light up as it gets. All right?
That's great.
And Clark's like, really? I thought y'all didn't want me to ever do anything.
This is a great way to show off your skills.
Don't have to show your powers, I think it's great, Clark. And Clark's like, I don't know, being president doesn't really feel like my thing. And Jonathan Kent, without missing a beat, is like, Clark, quitting is a hard habit to break. It's like, get the hell off me, Jonathan.
He didn't even sign himself
You're
up
not
for
even
it.
my real dad, okay? Get the hell out of here.
Go take your jack to the barn.
You don't tell me what to do, Clark.
Yeah,
No.
You're not my daddy. So you get the hell out.
Clark.
May I remind you, Daddy, that I could punch you clear across the cornfield.
Quitting ain't a Kent thing.
I didn't nominate my own self up
You
for it.
hear me? You hear me, boy? So anyway, I
hear you. I'm going to smack that face off of your
I'm pulling the ripcord on this.
No, I'm going to smack the far out of your face.
So Clark's like, geez, I don't know. Geez, Dad, I don't know, Dad. Geez. And so he's like, I'm going to go talk to Lana.
Morty?
So Clark goes down to the Talon. Jesus. And the Talon is just butt empty. Okay. It's just empty as a butt. All right.
No.
It is butt empty. And Lana's Clark's like, what's happening here? Clark's like, what's happening here? And Lana's like, been like this all week. The beanery has declared war on us, Clark. They've gone to war. And Clark's like, the beanery? Don't you dare. And Clark wait, I don't know what happened. So anyways, Lana thinks Clark running for president would be a great idea.
Yeah, she's like, you'd be a great candidate. You always look out for others. You're a good friend. I think you should do it, Clark.
And Clark's like, oh, jeez. And then he leaves. And he goes to Lex's, right? He's got to visit the 3 ghosts before he can make any goddamn decision, apparently. And so he goes to Lex, and he's like, Lex! Nah.
Yeah! Secret handshake! It's going to change every time we do it. Yeah! Every time we see each other, Lex, we're gonna change our secret handshake.
All right. Wait, are you Clark?
I don't know. We switched so much. I don't know.
So Lex is like, Mr. President, welcome.
No, he's Clark's like, you already hear about this?
Well, it's a small town. That's why it's called Smallville, you old son of a... So Clark's like, Lex, listen, Talon's going under, man. Like, you need to get your ass down there.
Yeah, you're a freaking investor, man.
Yeah, he's like, it is butt empty, okay? Lex is
well, you gotta learn your lesson.
He's
this
like,
is a venture that usually fails on the first try.
Lana's got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, all right? And if it's butt empty, then she needs to get butt open, if you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what's, huh?
And
all
so,
stuff about butts.
So Lex talks about how he once ran for class president, and,
he's
and
like,
he won.
Man of tomorrow.
Lex says, there's nothing wrong with a good fight, Clark. Just remember, the man of tomorrow is forged by his battles today. And Clark's like, I love that. Can I use that? And Lex like, yeah, sure, why not, you old more than bitch? I do. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So then it's the next day. We're in school, right? Clark is just smiling ear to ear, all right? You'd think he'd been butt open all night. He's campaigning, he's shaking hands, he's kissing babies, he's doing the do. Yeah, he's just doing all right. And Chloe's like, hey, Chloe. Is that what Chloe's doing? So Chloe asks, like, hey, well, Clark, this is so great. Where do you stand on, like, abortion rights or whatever? I forget what she asked about. And he's like, I don't know.
I don't know. S for school, Chloe. S for school.
Chloe's like, that's not good enough, Clark. Listen here, I can only back one person, and you're not giving me a real good reason to back you. And Clark is like, get out of here, Chloe.
You're my best friend, Chloe.
Why can't you be more like Pee-Pee and Lana?
Yeah,
Pee-Pee I love Pee-Pee Lana. Ooh, Lana. Okay. Lana. Ooh, Lana. Wanda.
Wanda. Jay.
You remember that dog that could talk?
Frank?
Oh, yeah, that movie. That first one was good. So then Sasha sees Clark. Well, first Clark is pissed, right? He's like, Chloe, you don't know. Listen, you don't know. It's a secret. And Chloe's like, well,
you don't know me.
Is it a secret, Clark, or do I don't know? And Clark's like, you wouldn't get it, Chloe.
You don't know me.
You wouldn't get it. It's a secret. So then, all right. So then Sasha walks over, right? And she's like, oh, Mr. Kent, I thought you were dropping out of the race. And Clark is like, well, I thought you was dropping on this.
No, that's not cool. No, that's bad.
It was the 2000s, okay? People were just horrible to women. And Sasha's like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, okay, Clark? All right? Because I'm going to win this, and you should just buzz off before I sting you. And Clark's like, what's up with all the bee analogies? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it flies off. Right? Yeah. And then Clark starts doing other things. Yeah. And Sasha sees one of his posters that says Man of Tomorrow. She's like, rips it down, right? So she's like, I just can't get over this. Clark Kent. What am I going to do? Paul, and then we still got Felice, and now Clark. So she goes home, goes out to her bead shed, and she's like, only you beads understand me.
I am clearly the right candidate for president. I can lead them all. Like, I can lead all of you beads.
That's right. And then the beads come down.
And they make
her face. Her face.
I'm sorry.
It's her face.
That right there should have been a red flag.
It reminded me of when...
Them beads were going to kill her right then.
It reminded me of the Matrix Revolutions when the god robot was a baby's face. Yeah. But it was her face. Made out of beads.
Yeah.
And so... So we're at the torch. I'm just laughing. Okay. So we're at the torch. Clark is like, hey, Chloe, you want to help me hang some posters? And she's like, no. Hey, listen, Paul's bead stings were like super bad. They were like from a certain type of bee, and he's gonna be out and something. I don't know. And Clark's like, I don't care about Paul. All right, listen. You need to be more supportive of Clark, okay? I can't play football.
We're friends.
I gotta do farm chores all the damn time. Can't go out with Lana. And, this president thing, maybe that's my thing. And you're not being very supportive, Chloe. So you should go eat a bag of shit and get the hell out of my face.
And before I go, let me proofread what you wrote so far. Is that when that happened?
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Let me proofread. I always proofread all of your articles.
And he steals her article and looks at it, and what? Bum, 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 bum.
She's supporting Paul.
Paul, of all people.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe
and Clark are now pissed off at each other. And you know what? Will they survive this rift in their friendship? Probably, because it's only like the first season, and she's
ruined.
The series.
So. It's ruined
forever. And so we flash over to Lex's. Lex is getting an old massage from Karen Kelly. What was her name?
Carrie.
And she's like, I'm actually a reporter, not a masseuse. And Lex is like, I like this. All right, tell you what, I'll do your goddamn interview. All right, Carrie. But I already paid for an hour, so this job ain't gonna finish itself. And Carrie's like, balls. And so we skip. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not me. It's Lex. It was the 2000s.
He didn't say it like that, though, Matthew.
I very much remember Lex saying, I paid for an hour.
He did say, I paid for an hour, but hit the way you're making it look like with your hands.
Dude's laying naked on a table, Maggie. What do you think's going through his head?
A massage.
So now we're at the Talon, and Clark and Pete talk to Lana, and Lana says she'll help with Clark's speech. And Lex arrives and gives Lana the old Godfather advice.
Go to the mattresses.
You gotta go to the mattresses, my friend.
And Lana, I think I agree with Lana on this one. Why
Monday,
does
Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday?
Oh, that's from Keith Godmel. Like why does every old person have to quote the Godfather? I've never watched it. I only know all these things because of other movies referencing
You've got
it.
Mel.
Yep.
Love it. And, Lana's like, God, this fucking movie, The Godfather, sucks.
And the beanery.
Clark and Lana are both like, God, Lex is an old fool. He's
God,
an old
Lex.
fool. All right? He wants to turn Smallville into Potterville. All right? Think about it. And so now we're back at school, and Sasha tells Felice that, you know what, Sasha? Or you know what, Felice?
Please.
You need to just drop out. All right?
Just leave
I've
it
thought
up to
about
me.
it. I've thought about it. You don't need to do this. You should just...
Hey, Sasha. This is Felice talking.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, Felice.
I heard you, but I'm not going to listen to you because I'm going to win.
Because
I'm hot.
And she wasn't that.
I know she wasn't.
And Felice laughs at her, and then Sasha's like, I asked nicely, but I guess now she's just gonna have to buzz off.
Berserk.
And then Principal Quan gets in his car, and he's like, God, I need to get home so I can get the hell away from all these goddamn teenagers.
He must have left. It must have been an emergency that day. He must have left the vice principal in charge because the kids are still on the school premises.
I've got a large 12-gallon bucket, and I'm just gonna sit in it with my hose and just cool off. And just he can't afford a pool, so he just has a big bucket that he just sits in.
12-gallon bucket. That man wouldn't fit in that.
No, like a tub, like a like one of those tubs like Snuffy Smith used to sit in.
A whiskey barrel.
I'm gonna pass the fuck out right now. Oh my God, I'm blacking out. Oh my God.
I can't believe you said Snuffy Smith. Nobody's gonna know what the hell you're talking about unless they read the damn comics all the time.
Oh my God.
In the newspaper.
You ever get that thing where a bunch of black lines are crawling around your eyes?
That usually means you're about to pass out, Matt.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Breathe.
All right. So anyway, Principal Quan stuck. He can't get past.
He's
this
like,
car,
"Come on, Felice,
and he
God."
Gets out. He's like, "Sorry, this is
Felice.
the goddamn police. Open the fucking door. Open the door. This is the FBI."
That's loud in my ears. Hey.
Hold on a second window. And we'll get to the ranch and the south. And there's an FBI here in Mar-a-Lago. We are raiding the Mar-a-Lago campus, and you get over here.
Back off, man. I'm thinking about these poor people that actually listen to us on a podcast service. And they can't hear anything.
Burger.
I'm going to pinch you. So
anyway, Quad knocks on the door.
Felice, move it along. I don't know what problem you've got today, but just move.
When all we gotta keep is strong, move along, like I know you do, Felice. And he opens the door, dead body, just falls out. Pulls one of those rings,
And all these bees are just crawling all over.
The beads are just all over.
Beads, yeah.
Beads are everywhere.
Crawling
up orifices.
Flying.
It's horrible.
Flying beads everywhere.
And Principal Quan's like, beads! 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 Oh, come on, the beads! Beads! I gotta get to my top! The beads! And so we go to commercial. And then we're still at the school, and Chloe tells Clark and Pee-Pee Felice being attacked by beads.
I'm waiting.
I've gone way off the rails.
Yes,
here.
you have. I'm lost.
They theorize that Sasha may be controlling the beads after she was attacked by beads in Schuster's Gorge.
Yeah, and what's that filled with?
Meteor rocks. And so Sasha comes out, confronts Clark again about dropping out. And she's like, listen here, fuckface, you need to get out of this race. I'm Sasha, and you need to listen to me, or else you're going to buzz off, Clark. And Clark's like, hey, how come you're always referencing beads? And Sasha's like, what was that supposed to mean?
You talk about beads a lot.
And Clark's like, yeah, it's odd that both Paul and Cecily was
Felice,
whatever the hell it is, was attacked by beads, and like you were stung by beads, and so like kind of weird, don't you think, Sasha? And Sasha's like,
berserk,
and flies away, right? And so now we're back at the Talon, and Clark and Lana. Jesus Christ. Clark and Lana are working on Clark's speech, and they're just like, man, listen at this speech. This speech is so good. Like, today we declare our Independence Day.
Yeah.
Right? And and then Lana's like, hey, do you hear that?
Berserk.
Lana, you think you need to get away? And then Clark like runs her off because here comes a bunch of friggin' beads just coming down through all the tubes and stuff. And so Clark gets rid of Lana somehow and then takes her.
He puts her in the bathroom.
Nobody puts Lana in the bathroom. And so he makes the beads chase him to the goddamn air conditioning room, I guess.
Well, it's a very weird room.
It's not a boiler room.
But there's flowers in there, so does it share like a supply room with the floral shop?
Nell's flower shop?
Yeah.
Nah, that doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
So, but all the bees come in, and the bees are just sitting there staring at the wall, like, which way did he go? And then Clark shuts the door. He's like, "Got you, beads!"
Uh-oh.
And then he's like, "Pop!" And then starts spraying. I have it down here. Clark breaks a pipe and freezes the entire room like he's goddamn Mr. Freeze or some shit. He's just like, how cold is this goddamn air conditioner?
Is it air conditioning? Like,
what? I mean, what else is it?
What is it? It's not an air conditioning. Does it travel through a pipe?
Have you been in a theater/coffee house?
I don't know.
All right, then.
I don't know.
All
These
right.
building codes don't add up.
That's true. How are all these beads getting in here? Think about that.
But
I mean, literally freezes the entire room.
Yeah.
As if it's like Terminator 2 or something.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, nitrous oxide, the cold air stuff.
Dry ice.
Yeah. But I mean, like, even Clark's fingers are like ready to just like break off, And it's just, I don't understand that. And so now we flash ahead. We're back at Lana's porch. And Clark and Lana are just sitting there. And Clark's like, I hope you're okay, Lana. And Lana's like, I can't believe you didn't get stung by the beads, Clark. And Clark's like, I guess I just don't got thick skins. Or some shit. I don't know what he said. And then Lana's like, listen, Clark. You should take it easy on Chloe. Because she was just doing what she thought was the right thing to do.
And she has to be objective. She has to be objective.
Honestly, good for Lana. Taking up for Chloe. Yeah. Good on her. Because, it could have been like, they're two girls and all these girls don't get along enough. But no. She was like, no. Listen, Chloe was just doing the right thing, Clark, and you need to let her do the right thing. And Clark's like, okay, Lana. And so now we're back at Sasha's shed, and Clark investigates it, but who pops up?
We're gonna be here for a while.
Oh, hi, Clark. And it's
Chloe.
Chloe's there.
Chloe.
And, they make up. Clark's like, Chloe, I'm sorry for being such a big fucking piece of shit. All right, Chloe. And then they make up. And then they theorize that Sasha's queen pheromones will change if she loses the election and the beads will turn on her.
Yeah.
I don't know why they know that will happen, but that's
because they explained it right there, Matt, that a queen's pheromones control the hive, and the hive will listen to the queen's hormones. So if they change, they will turn on the queen.
So we're at the Kent farm, and Sasha comes strolling in, right? She's like, howdy, partner.
Berserk.
And Clark's like,
Berserk.
the hell are you doing here, Sasha? And Sasha's like, you might be able to withstand my beads, but guess who won't? Your mother, bitch. And then she's like, beads, attack! Ah! Like, shooting out of her mouth and
like
other
Martha,
places.
Shows Martha just get along
Martha's
on
just
her little tractor.
trying to make this goddamn pie one last time, you know?
No,
She's got this apple pie. Because she didn't have enough apples for it, so she had to hop on the tractor and roll over to the freaking orchard so she could grab some freaking apples, because she's been trying to make this pie for 3 episodes now. And what does she get for it? Beads. And they're coming right at her, man. And what are you gonna do then? So Clark super speeds over, he grabs her, and he's like, Mama, you gonna stay down here, and Daddy's gonna take care of the beads problem. And so he goes over because Sasha gets back to her shed, and Clark pops up in the shed, and he's like, Sasha, you are going downtown, Brown, and I'm Dr. Downtown, and this is the Brown Clown, all right? So you better watch out. And Sasha's like, what are you talking about, Clark? And then, what's that? The beads are at the door. Everybody get the hell down. The beads are here.
Berserk.
They're just like candy ground. Sasha's like, shit, the jig's up, Clark. We're gonna get beads. The beads are gonna get us the beads. And so then the beads all bust in. And then Clark's like, I'm gonna take this screwdriver and this can of propane and propane accessories. And he chucks it at it, blows up the goddamn shed. And all the beads die. They all die. And Sasha's like, man, you really do got thick skin. It's almost like you got foreskins.
God, you child.
So now,
child.
at the Talon, at some point, not now, but before, Lex tells the reporter that he has a copy of her report and hates it. And she doesn't care because it's not what they agreed on. All right. So then after that's part of it. So then we're back at the Talon that night. And turns out 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
Paul won.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay.
For
all acquaintance be forgot and never on to Paul. Acquaintance be for Paul and Paul
for Paul and Paul. And Clark is like, son of a bitch.
Oh, so effing close.
And Pete's like, sorry, dude, but I've still got cheesy blasters. 360 cartwheels out of there. And then he but on his hands, he's on a skateboard. He's like, this shit is real, dog. It's fucking real. He just leaves. He leaves and Clark's like, there's something really wrong with Pee-Pee. I don't know what's going on, man. And then in walks Lex, and Clark's like, hey! Lex, Lana's like, what the fuck are you two doing?
We're best friends. We're best friends.
We're best friends. F is for friends.
S is for school.
B is for best friends. And beads. And Lex like, beads?
Beads.
Best beads. And then Lana's like, well, guess what, fuckers? I got the beatery shut down. Eat my ass, beatery. I called the Smallville Ledger, and I told them about their 70 score on the health department. The beanery is going fucking down, let me tell you. The beanery, more like the gonorrhea.
It's crackling. Stop.
The beanery. Fuck your beans, beanery. And I like being a bad girl.
I'm trying to save girls' ears. I really am. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So now we're at Alexis.
Oh my god.
It hurts. My ribs. Alright, we're at Alexis. Alex gets the reporter to kill the story by getting her a better job.
And gave her editor.
And turns out
she's working for...
He pulls the mask off, and it's old Lionel. And he's like, I would have gone away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids and your little beads. Snow Clark's barn. Alright. And Clark's like, I guess I don't need these posters anymore. Man, tomorrow my ass. More like, man, my dick. It's funny.
It's funny to you. I feel so bad for the people who listen to this. They don't watch us. They listen with their ears.
Sir, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
I'm a woman.
Hot, juicy redhead. And then Lana walks in and she's like, howdy, partner. And she's like, Clark, I really hate you didn't win.
I didn't get to listen to your speech.
And Clark's like, yeah, well, I guess I could read it for you if you want. And Lana's like, rip open that bad boy, bitch. You give me that speech. Give me that speech. I'm gonna watch. Give me that speech. You give me that speech. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. Give me that speech. I'm gonna watch. The end. The end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 18. Drone. Maggie, what'd you think about drone? What'd you think about it?
What, the crap that we just spat out, or the actual episode we watched with our own
I'm
eyes?
sweating.
Well, I wonder why.
Both.
Both.
Either. Neither. Whatever. What'd you think of it? Did you like it? One of the
I
best.
liked it.
Oh, I'm getting a headache. All right. Well, now it's time to move into our segments. I didn't like the episode. I never told anybody, but I didn't like it. All right, here we go. It's time for the countdown to Billy. 73 weeks until Billy arrives, everybody. This has been the countdown to Billy.
Billy.
Why'd you give me that speech?
Every time you do that now, I'm going to mute you. I'm trying to save people's ears.
All right,
I'm the Superman of people's ears.
Goose Baba. Gru's blah blah. There we go. Let's talk about the freak of the week.
Major Funky.
All right. Freak of the week this week, beads. The power of beads.
Yep. Powerful beads.
current ranking is at number 1, we got Ryan. Number 2, Superboy. Number 3, Jitters. Number 4, Nicodemus. Number 5, Cassandra and Harry Lloyd. Number 6, Coach. Number 7, Phelan 360. Number 8, The Prestige. Number 9, Bob and Cole.
Number 10, Flana.
Number 11, Reaper. Number 12, Jody Melville. Melville.
Hey.
Number 13, TTAFF. Number 14, Rose Cream. Number 15, Sucking Corn Dog. Number 16, Freakazoid. And number 17, Bug Boy. Maggie, where do you want to rank the beads?
The Bead Queen?
Beads, yeah.
Bead Queen?
I mean, it's just beads. It's Sasha.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're calling her beads.
Okay.
Where do you want
beads.
to rank beads?
I'll start off with this.
Get some good teeters.
This counter offer.
Yo.
15.
So you think above Heat Sucking Horn Dog?
Yeah.
Give me the zoppity. Oh
my God.
I'm gonna say this. All right, brace yourself. I fucking hated this. Like she was awful. She was not entertaining. The powers were boring and looked horrible. And they didn't even do anything half the time. Like, oh, I got stung and like I'm gonna be out for a few months, and oh, I got stung, I'm in a coma. But like, you know, Clark took her down with an air conditioning unit and a screwdriver. You know what I mean? So I think I would actually say below Heat Sucking Horn Dog, but above. What did I say above Freakazoid? Yeah. Fuck it. Let's say above Freakazoid. Are you good with that? You don't want to try and convince me otherwise?
It's just where I was thinking.
So shall it be. So shall it is. Motion passes, everybody. So your new ranking is number 1. It didn't even put the B on here.
Oh my God, let me fix it. Oh my God, I'm going to read
Can we
it.
leave it?
No, I fixed it. No.
Just leave it as ears.
I fixed it. Here's our new ranking,
All
y'all.
right.
Number 1, Ryan. Number 2, Superboy. Number 3, Jitters. Number 4, Nicodemus. Come on, Matt. Number 5, Cassandra and Harry Lloyd. Number 6, Coach. Number 7, Phelan 360. Number 8, The Prestige. Number 9, Bob and Kyle. Number 10, Flana. Stop it. Number 11, Reaper. Number 12, Jody Melville. Number 13, TTA FFS. That's a lot to say. Number 14, Rose Cream. Number 15, Heat Sucking Horn Dog. Number 16, Beads. Number 17, Freakazoid. And number 18, Bug Boy.
That's it. That's the beads. All right.
Let me a good old bowl of beads.
No flats, no tots. Did they break the rule this week?
No.
Did they?
No.
Are you sure? He used a screwdriver. Oh, wait. No. Paul. His flyer had the Superman suit. That's tots, baby. That's tots, baby.
It's a cartoon drawing.
It was the Superman suit.
With his
It was
head
the Superman suit.
photoshopped on top of it.
Yeah, it was the Superman suit. It was the Superman suit.
Hey.
They said, Maggie, let me quote, okay? They said, listen here, fuckers. There's not going to be... We're not doing any of these goddamn plots. Whatever these butt empty tots, all right? We're not doing it. And then what'd they do episode 2? Flying. What'd they do episode 18? Tots.
There wasn't any.
So they did break the rule this week. I think we're all agreed that they did. All right. DCU references, part of a bigger world, you just don't know yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it.
All right. There's actually quite a few. Damn it. There's quite a few in this. So, it's not numbered. So, first up, Clark runs as the Man of Tomorrow, which is a nickname for Superman. Lex says that he would like to be president one day, which is, of course, a reference to the comics and to the future Vision in episode 6, Hourglass, that killed off Cassandra.
Yeah.
Schuster's Gorge is a reference to Superman co-creator Joe Shuster. Clark tells Lex that he's not destined to be a politician. You need two different personalities, which obviously references his Superman alter ego along with his Clark Kent secret identity. Pete says, old PP says he's more of the power behind the throne type. In the comics, Pete becomes Lex's vice president. Yeah.
Wow.
Paul's campaign poster has him in a Superman suit. No idea why. The Godfather starred Marlon Brando, who played Superman's father, Jor-El, in Superman the movie and Superman 2. The Godfather was written by Mario Puzo, the book and the screenplay. He also wrote the screenplays for Superman the movie and Superman 2. Think about that. Yep. A DC Comics villain, says Gillian, a villain named Queen Bee has the ability to control a hive mind of aliens. This may or may not have inspired Sasha's powers. So it's not really beads that she controls in the comics. But still, Queen Bee. Not to be confused with the Queen Bee. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't gonna break my soul. Let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah! Remy Zero!
Trying to mix it up. First up, Fever for the Flavor by Hot Action Cop. If you think that I could get so nookie, maybe just a little finger sticky. Give me that sticky fingers. Wake Up, Elvis by Alan Charing. Wogs Will Walk by Corner Shop. If There's Love by Citizen Cope. The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle, help will arrive. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Ding 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 ding. Opaline by Dishwalla. Big Day by Puricane. Stick 'em Up by Quarashi. Drink to Get Drunk by Sia. Is that the Sia?
No.
Like, I want to swing from a chandelier. You sure?
Yep.
Not What I Wanted by Evan Olsen. Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Eat World. Here Is Gone by the Goo Goo Dolls. Everything is nothing but a song and then it's nothing to me. No. I don't know if that's the right. I wanted to say, now that here is gone. I think that's it. All right. Next time on Smallville, episode 19, entitled Crush. It's just a little crush. Maggie, based solely off the title of the episode, what do you think it's about?
What, crush?
Yes.
Maybe somebody's got like some, have a power to make people fall in love.
Like a love potion?
Yeah, in a way.
But wait.
Like
You're saying that the person with the powers can make two other people fall in love or can make people fall in love with them?
I would say make people fall in love with them.
Or develop a crush.
Yeah.
What if I told you it's actually about getting crushed? Crush
God, that sounds awful.
into me, baby.
No,
And I come into you
nope.
in a boy's dream. All right, everybody.
I know how to scare them off now, y'all. Don't worry. I'll just keep my finger on the mute button.
Hey, that's it. That's the show. That's the show.
It's the show, y'all.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this look back at this special episode of Smallville Untitled Drone. It was a good time. Good times were had by all. Thanks for watching. If this is your first time checking us out, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of this episode of Smallville and of going back to Smallville if you'd like. Remember, you can find this on all the podcast apps. If it is not on the one that you used, let us know. We will get it added. It should be everywhere, but obviously there's like 10 billion, so it's hard to tell. And if you are listening or watching on one, do it on the other. You know, if you're listening on podcast, maybe hit play on YouTube while you're doing your taxes or something, and then come back a few days later, you know. Just hit play on the playlist, so play through all the episodes. It'd be great. Yeah, share us around, do all the things. That's it. Next week, crush. And you know what, Maggie, I feel like we're gonna crush it.
It's just a little crush.
Thanks for watching, and as always,
Bye.
bye.